What is up, yo? It is Ahmad, and I'm back with another video. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to the Hopeful Hustle again. Listen, man, real quick, I want to start off this video by saying Happy Resurrection Sunday. I hope that, everybody is enjoying this day today. And you just spending time with, your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, your goldfish, whomever. I just hope that you are in community with somebody enjoying this beautiful day and just taking a moment to reflect on what it means, how, God sent his son into this world to die for our sins. And even after all the things that people tried to put him through and the lies and so on and so forth, and them counting him out, he still rose with all power in his hand. And, there is no greater love than that. But I wanted to give y'all a quick word of the day, man. And that word of the day is simple and it's keep pushing forward. So if you know anything about me, you know that I always got some type of story, right? So this is no different. Last couple months, I've been going back and forth for Apple for a gift card that was given to me. Gift card had $500 on it. I went to go try to make a purchase. The funds run out on the gift card. Okay, so I'm sending them the documentation that they're asking me for, and this is going on for months and months and months and months and months. Y'all, I think I done spoke to a whole department of people. Eventually, I started dealing with like the upper tier, which is like tier 2, so on and so forth. So I'm sending the stuff back, sending it back, sending it back, and I'm just being relentless about it, not giving up, because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not about to allow them to get over on me because of something that's not my fault. I can understand if it's my fault, but this is not my fault. I was given this card and this is the situation that I find myself in. So after just a period of time of going through it, I finally get the gift card, y'all. Apple, they started deducting, my subscriptions that they were taking off of my debit card out of the gift card balance. So the first thing they did was an Apple Music subscription. So I called them. I'm like, hey, listen, you guys took this out of this balance and I'm using this trying to update my laptop for school. Can you guys not do that and just do it for the card that's on file, not the gift card? They're like, oh, okay, like, yeah, we'll do it that way. They never did it, cancel my Apple subscription. So I'm like, all right, fine. Whatever Apple subscription is like $6 a month, it's not that big of a deal. So after the thing happens with the Apple subscription, they take out $20. This was like the other day. This was for my Apple Care, for my iPad and, my Beats and my AirPods and so on and so forth. So now I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, all right, y'all took out $7, y'all put that back. Now y'all taking out 20. So I called in, lady giving me a nasty attitude, so on and so forth. Oh, well, we don't understand why you have that sitting there, this, that, and the third. So we're just always gonna take whatever. So I'm like, okay. My thing is, you don't just help yourself to something that ain't got nothing to do with you. It don't matter why I have it sitting there. It's mine. Like, who are you to tell me how to spend my money? So I'm going back and forth, just all these things or whatever. So I finally said to myself, I said, you know what? I said, let me just go ahead and spend this right quick because they're going to try to take it. So I said to myself, I said, I wanted some AirPod Max Pro headphones, right? Because I had my Beats, but I was just always fascinated by the AirPod Max Pros for some reason. And, I'm just like, all right, so I'm going to go to the store. So I go to the store, y'all, yesterday, had my whole day planned out. And what ended up supposing to be a 15-minute trip ended up me being in there for 2 hours, going back and forth with the rep. And I'm on the phone, I'm this, that, and the third. They're telling me I can't use a card in the store, all this other stuff. So I said, okay, I'll set up a time for them to pick it up in the store, and if I do the order right there, somebody could just run in, grab my order, and then I'm on my way. Y'all, it took until I was driving home for me to get on the phone with somebody. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm relentless when it comes to getting what I want. I'm on the phone with somebody, and y'all, after they drained me, literally mentally, I got so angry. I had like a headache, like in my temple, and it's like pressure on my eye that I still feel. So I'm going through all of that, and the guy told me that they had blocked my account. So after all of that, they blocked my account. I'm leaving the barbershop. I'm just messing around with the phone. I try to put in an order, and it went through. I couldn't get it last night, but today I finally got it, y'all. And I'm happy that I got it, because the reality of it is that I would have never gotten this if I would have gave up, right? And I want to just encourage anybody that has been going through similar things, to where it feels like you're like always fighting for something. It feels like things are harder than what it is that they have to be. Understand that you never get what it is that you want by giving up. Sometimes you have to push through and you have to keep on fighting, even when you are tired, because that is the only way that you're going to get the victory. It is unfair at times, but at the end of the day, you got to understand life is not always going to be fair to you. So sometimes you just got to roll up your sleeves and you got to get your hands dirty. You got to go through a little more than an average person. Why? Because at the end of the day, nobody is going to go harder for you than you. So that's all I got for y'all today. I know this video is around 6 minutes and 52 seconds now. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you got something out of this video, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's continue to grow and build this hustle family. Until next time, peace.